Now, we just did this matchup. I hope you watched. That said, we're still going to go more into it. Give me a moment, please. Moment to pull up your op.gg and make sure that I like everything I see. Okay, so you've elected to do... Okay, the runes are fine. There's nothing wrong with your runes here, so that's good. That's always good to know. So we're not at a disadvantage going into it.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay. No, we're gonna... I'm gonna eat mac and cheese after this replay. It's not ready yet, so we're just gonna do this coaching and then take a break. All right, what we're gonna do... Well, right away, I don't like that you're giving this guy a push. That's not good. So, right away... Right, you should be here, man. And basically, you win early. Well, you don't win like a straight up all in. I'm saying you win in that she can't trade with you early. So what you want to do is you go up to auto her. If she lets you auto spin, you want to auto and spin through her over and over again early game. If she ever blows all 3 Qs next to you and you have your spin up, spin through her and all in. Every time. This matchup, like I said in the coachings or whatever, previous replays, it's all about who strikes first normally loses these. Giving her a free shove is not the way. That's not bad, though, the way you did the trade. That's good. I wouldn't wait, though. I would already be posturing on the lane. Let's talk about this. Alright, so your skill shot is fucking whack here. There was literally no rush on this spin. And you kind of panicked it. Like, watch. Like here, in my opinion, you should slow down and just walk forward. Don't rush, and you won't be in the situation where you whiff it, you know? You shouldn't be whiffing E's very often as Tryndamere. I mean, I occasionally fuck them up, but I don't feel like it's a skill shot that's that hard to understand. Just when you have the advantage, slow yourself down and make sure that you're not only hitting them, but you're going through them. So that you got behind them so that you can get the autos on the way out. But it was a good attempt. We would slow push here, absolutely. Spin through. I would 100%. 100% I'm spinning through here. Let's watch this again. Here, she throws a Q. 1, 2. I went right there. I spin through and auto her every time here. I will, in fact, I will try to auto all the way to tower there. So to try to not draw tower aggro, obviously, but I would try to sneak 2 autos in plus a spin, hoping to crit twice. ends the lane right there, outright. She used everything. You saw it. That's your window. You do it. Nice. Nice. No, you did do it. Okay. Maybe you just didn't do it off the initial. You waited for the 3rd Q. Good. Miss Siege happens. Go to drop a ward. I don't like that ward position. The ward, your ward doesn't do anything here. Jax is here, right? He's obviously squaring up for the scuttle. But the only vision you really need to know about is this. So this ward doesn't do us any good. Jax is already covering this when he's going to get scuttle anyways. The other thing I don't like is that you're not pressuring this guy. I want the ward here. I'm gonna fucking auto spin on this guy under tower. I'm not walking down here. There's nothing for you down here. I'm not a fan. I hate this. I cannot stand this. This play is fucking trash, okay? Do not do this. Do not make this your... Do not make this your normal move in solo queue. These early fucking Tryndamere roams, you're not Riven, dog. That's not your move. Riven can do that shit. You can't do that shit. Your job right now, if we go back, if you just drop your ward here, like literally walk down, drop your ward here, make sure you're not getting Pantheon screwed, right? You could literally be under tower right now, threatening to auto spin out. That's what we want. Auto spin out over and over. Auto spin out. If she autos you before you do it, that's the ideal. What I like to do is I walk into their face and start BMing, and then you auto spin. If they auto you, they get minion aggro, and if you crit them as you spin, you get them so low that they're either dead or out of lane. Really good move. Also denies a ton of farm if you pull it off right. Way better than whatever the fuck this play is. Also, this ward is pointless because Jax is hovering here. He's going to win scuttle. Remember that junglers like their early scuttle for the most part, and they're not inbred. They're going to contest this first scuttle. Most of the time. They're going to pick one. If he's on your side and he's floating right here, he's going to go for the scuttle, and he should be fine. You have the shove. If he gets crazy, you can always rotate down. But that's why the ward's here, so you know that you're not getting collapsed on, and you're giving Jax the information. So if you start getting collapsed on, he can decide to 2v2. I hate this because, to me, it's never going to have any sort of... It's never going to have any payoff often enough. Azir has no CC... you have no CC. That's why I say Riven can do this, but you can. Or you can't. Riven can. So basically what you did is you took a situation where you could have harassed this guy under tower, and you just kind of relinquished your pressure. Right? You just kind of gave it up. Well now, since you gave it up, she doesn't have a hard task anymore. Because I really want you fucking knocking this open out of the park when you get him under tower next time. It's okay if Pantheon comes top, as long as you have the ward here, you're running Ghost. They're not catching you very easily, dude. The pressure's worth. The level is a result of the... He didn't miss much XP. He might have missed a melee creep. That's about it. But that roam is very silly. I have to say. Not a fan. She backs and TPs. She has a long sword. That means you can still win. Okay, let's talk about this. Now, my only grievance here is that when you decided to trade, it didn't look snappy. So you didn't have any outplay because you didn't really know what you wanted to do. Here's how I would have viewed this trade. If, let's say, roles swap for whatever reason, I'm playing Tryndamere here. My mechanical grievance is here you didn't just ghost. I just ghost here outright. I'm ghosting immediately because I need to close that space quickly and go for the all-in quickly. Every auto attack is paramount. The window is short. Pantheon's right here on a ward though, so you kind of like half in, half out for some reason. And with Pantheon coming, you still commit to this. And it's weird because you didn't even commit to it right. If you want to do this fucking crazy all in, instantly ghost right away. Here though, we know that Pantheon's here based on the replay. So yeah, you should be backing down. I didn't even see that we saw him initially, but yeah, we do. So yeah, you should be backing now. You should be spinning through. You should be spinning out. You're okay with that trade. Short trade. You could still find a better spot. But it looks like you tunneled. And that's a bad time to die, by the way. One thing to remember in League, if the wave is pushing towards you, yes, you can win. Like, you could obviously win that if it was just left to a 1v1. But remember that if you die with the wave pushing towards you, since you have no teleport as Tryndamere, it's going to fucking hurt, bro. It's going to hurt a lot. So as a result, we die. Early game is now fucked. Early game is now fucked. The lesson here, get your ward down, harass under tower, keep the guy low so that ganks aren't as scary. The weird roams need to go, though. You're not facing a Shen, a tank. Yeah, you're doing too much fancy shit. You need to stop doing all this weird shit that you're doing. These wards, weird, fucking, just strange shit. Get this out of your, stop looking to leave lane. I can already tell just off a short view that you're already, I don't know who the fuck is, I don't know if you're getting that from me. I know you're not getting a mid roam from me. This, I don't think I ever do this ward without a massive lead. I don't think I ever wind up here. I think I always pink ward like here. I don't know who's doing this. Maybe at level 1, I might ward here. But you need to just keep your ass in lane and focus on winning it. And stop trying to fucking go all willy-nilly. You're doing the noob thing. Lots of noobs do it. Like, when they try to step off lane randomly a lot. You don't want to do that. You give up too much. So Riven roams. She doesn't rotate back to top, so she misplays here. She lets you back in. You reset. Tiamat. Okay, I think you're getting the free boots. Yes. Yeah. Okay, now if you would just ghost on your all-ins, you would be beating ass. If you want to man up and go for this, fucking pop ghost and make it happen. Also, if you'd ghosted, you would have been able to just walk up, smack her, and E out. That's the goal. You want to smack and E backwards, and that way you can get the shove under tower. I think you tanked another tower shot. You could have flashed out to avoid that last tower shot too, since you were in that position. You could have got out of that twice, technically. Wave's in a terrible spot for that dive too. So you really need, if you go for it, you really need to pull it off. Okay, the only reason you don't die here outright is because this Riven is terrible. You shouldn't be walking anywhere near the wave in this matchup without your R up, okay? She can kill you, like outright can just fucking one-shot you if she knows what she's doing. And not to mention, look how low you are now. She gonna dive your ass. I would. I don't even play Riven. I would have just walked under tower here as Riven. Your ult's not up. I know it's not up for another like 5-10 seconds or whatever. I would have just walked under tower and killed you. Somehow you kill her anyways. I don't know. She must have had a big kiting fail. I didn't know what the never-ending story was. I know that's unrelated to the coaching, but I didn't know what that was, Matter. I'd assumed it was a reference, though, at the very least. So we kill Riven. Gank comes. Uh-oh. Yeah, get away from that. How did we get here? This seems weird that we're in this spot after we got the solo kill. How did we get here? I gotta see this again, sorry. Oh, you overstayed. Got it. Okay, I'm resetting right here. If I'm you. I'm resetting right here. You're in a situation... Riven's one of those champions. She's a bullshit top laner, first of all. She's top tier. She's one of those champions that gets back to lane faster than most champions. Jace, Tryndamere, Riven, I'm trying to think of who else. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Point is, she gets to top faster. She pushes faster. She moves faster. So you've got to plan that accordingly, okay? Like, instead of like trying to get every fucking plate or whatever, you need to get a couple and then reset so you're in lane when she arrives. So you kind of like, when I play against Riven, I kind of adjust my backs. You'll notice it if you watch my stream. I adjust my backs depending on the type of champion I'm facing. If I'm facing like a fucking Malphite, I'm going to greed for every fucking plate because I know that Malphite can't do shit but waddle up to me. Yeah, but Riven can move quickly as she can flank from weird angles because she can actually duel you. She can TP and just battle you at random times if you're not careful. So yeah, it's important that you don't overplay these pushes. And you overplayed the push. She TPs, starts pushing. You're like, shit, now I have to back, right? But you're stuck here now with her. And as a result, Jax comes back up, this dumbass. And now you're under tower, getting pushed around. And you can't back. See how shitty this feels? We have so much gold, and then you get killed. It's actually kind of amazing how much little macro choices can totally screw the flow up. Right? Just these little decisions. You don't see them, but they add up. Not getting a reset, it hurts you so much as Tryndamere. Because you really want to come back with, you know, with your boots finished and, you know, however much. You got 2k gold, dude. You get your boots finished, your call fields, maybe the cloak or whatever, the crit cloak. But because you overstay, tower's almost fucking gone. It's okay, she makes a very similar mistake, but the thing is, she's going to get all that farm. And I would argue that Riven does better than us after lane phase. Yeah. Welcome to Riven, dog. And she didn't even itemize right. She didn't finish tabbies first. You fucked. You fucked this game. Personally, yeah, that was going to be what I was going to say. Personally, I don't know why you're chasing her around. I don't know why you're following her. I'll be honest with you, anything past this point is Mario Party. Riven in this position, like I'm just trying to keep it real with you as a coach. If you're in this position versus Riven, we're like fucked. Just so you, like, I just want you to understand that like her ease of execution as a champion at this stage pretty much gets worse the longer this matchup goes. I don't really, like, she just has solo cooldowns. And, like, she's going to build Death's Dance and then Tabbies a lot after Black Cleaver. And you are just so fucked. I mean, we'll skim it. I'm going to skim it. But I'm just letting you know that if we're in this position, this is not a matchup where we go, oh, well, we can... Like, you're fucked, dude. Like, you're so fucked. Versus a good one, like, say if I was in this position versus, like, someone like Adrian or something, and he's bearing down on my tier 2 already with these items, might as well just open. There's literally nothing you can do. Yeah, she has to throw. It's just the nature of her kit. You don't really beat her if she plays it right. She'll pretty much always just kind of kite you out. And basically the way I view this matchup, dude, is I expect to win this matchup in lane early. The Riven, if the Riven's good, the Riven knows that the Tryndamere wins early. Riven will win once she has Tabbies and Black Cleaver. It starts shifting in her favor it shifts in her favor fast depending on how close to you she is. So if you're snowballed, then she may not ever catch up to you. Just off of pure XP and like items and just snowballing the map or whatever, she may not ever catch back up to you. But the minute that you let that gap get a little too close or she's ahead of you, I mean, honestly, once she grabs the Tabbies and the Black Cleaver and Death Stance, there's like nothing you can do. The champion's just unkillable if played right, played by good people. So I'll skim it though. TP's bot. Yeah, and here's the other thing. She's just more versatile of a champion. She's a bullshit champion, dog. She's higher tier than Tryndamere. The thing is, playing Riven properly is hard. And that's the credit I have to give the Riven players. Playing Riven the right way, getting through all the lanes is tricky. But she's a bullshit champion if played right. I mean, she's just way more versatile than you will ever be. She's got way safer lanes. She's got way better matchups. She's always going to have more versatility than you if she gets to the stage, because she will be able to duel you. Even though you have Ghost and Flash, she'll fight you. She can push into you. She can split better than you. She can TP. She can team fight better than you. She can 2v1 better than you. I mean, it's just what it is. That's why we have to win early, okay? She just simply has more agency than you do after a certain point, or with the lead. Tryndamere is obnoxious with a lead though in his own right, so it's not perma bitching or anything. So you went into Rift while she's doing all that. So you grab Rift. You decide you're gonna split. Would I have gone for this? I'm not sure. Here, I would have spun out, or I would have left already once he flashed away. I'm skeptical on whether or not I would have tried to all in. Yeah, the spin was weird too. Scoobs is right. I feel like this is closer, potentially. Your spin was weird though. It's like you didn't anticipate that he might try to close distance on you. So yeah, if you just stayed autoing him here, I think you probably kill him. Yeah. It's a debate though. You go for the kill real quick and then you try to sneak out. But yeah, letting him live, I think, with the spin was the misplay. Scoobs is right. But yeah, going for the dive is good, I think. Now that I've thought about it, it's probably good. You need to do something. Game's too hard right now. You need to find an opening, so that's fine. At least you got some objectives. Skim. Okay. Obviously, goes without saying, everything you did here was okay until you fucked up the spin. You drew this guy to you? And then took chickens? But then you didn't plan to spin away. Good to look. You really do need to find some kills, so I like that you're skirmishing and trying to battle. Riven dies, cool. You shoving back. That was okay, we didn't have ult, we didn't play too crazy. Go to bottom and push. Yep. It's all reasonable. How are we getting caught here, though? Let me see your vision. Seems weird that we're getting picked here. Why did you spin over the... You just saw them posturing towards top. I don't know why you're spinning over this wall and wasting your spin. You have a weird tendency to, like, waste your spins when you're near walls, and I don't know why. You need to stop doing that. I wouldn't have... There, you don't need a challenge. You could just go push. You bought time. Riven gets caught. Ping Baron. We have ult. Stay pushing. Right? Oh, no. Okay. So you decided to look for a flank, I guess? 1, 2. Yeah, you got a back. This is a decent play by you. I don't mind this. Kind of deciding like, alright, we're probably going to lose this. I'm confused whether or not I would have backed. I probably would have backed, to be honest, but I don't mind this idea. My logic is these are gone anyways. Like, cutting the wave's okay, but you need to remember that you really, if you could cut the wave before it gets to tower, that's normally when you want to do it. But now that you're here, yeah, flank is fine. This is something you need to work on, and this is a good point to stop because then they just like take Baron and end or whatever. Your spins. Your spins are one of the worst parts of your mechanical gameplay in Tryndamere. You spin all the fucking time. Like it's like I can feel you panicking when you're fighting. Like I can feel you just kind of going, fuck, 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 fuck. And you're like trying to fucking kill him as quickly as possible. There's kind of like a flow with this Tryndamere shit that you need to lock into that you haven't found yet, where you need to just kind of let your auto attacks do the work and max range your spin. Like I said, it should be like flowy. Like you would auto the Mordekaiser and then you should be flowing through the fucking to the Braum. Like the way I'm viewing this in my head mechanically, you walk up, you layer this. Who has CC? Is what my brain does when I'm in these fights, okay? My brain goes, who has CC? Okay, Pantheon, Braum, CC. Okay, I'm gonna try to Braum, dodge the Braum Q. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. Okay, get hit by the Braum Q. Then you W and spin in. Gonna be honest, I probably had spinned out already. But you decided to go for it because I would spin back away because there's nothing here. They get nothing already, okay? I probably would have eat away because I don't see an opportunity yet. But since we're here, You ult. Pretty good timed ult. So look, you're autoing this Mordekaiser. You have plenty of time on your ult. Your ult's still ticking. It's 5 seconds. So I would have autoed this guy and then spun through him instead of the other way. You just auto him here and then you spin through. So you auto, and then E through, and then you could actually potentially sneak out sometimes. Probably not, but like, you know what I mean? And by the way, I know this seems like I'm not really nitpicking you that hard, because if you notice, all your spins do little limp dick spins. Your spins are always like in place. Like I said, it should be auto spin out to the max range, and then auto this guy, and then you're out. Wow.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Just work on it. I notice a lot of people get very panicky when they get into a fight. Just work on like slow down and calmly just fucking auto and always max range your spins every time. Not every time, but you know what I mean. Like really try to look at opportunities. Like I should really not be short dick spinning here. Good, good, very good. I like that play. Late game plays are cool. I said I was gonna back down after this. Okay, yeah, they get burned. So you get it. Laning could have been better. Stay in lane, win the lane, stop doing these weird roams early. And then as the game goes on, it looks like you have some good ideas about macro. It's not, you're doing good stuff. Like trying to like repressure side lanes after, you know, after skirmishing, dude, that's good. That's really good. You just clean up the mechanics a bit and work on like harassing under tower, like the auto E. And remember, auto max range spin, like work on that. And you'll be rocking, dude. I think. You should be climbing in no time. Just clean those things up that we talked about. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Bam, YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you like the coaching, please. It really helps. It's only $5 sub, twitch.tv/Neace. It's also only $20 to get your replay reviewed if you want. So come in and hang out and sub if you want. It really helps. All right, I'm out. Peace. Crackers.